So I'm not going to repeat what you will read or have just read in the post accompanying this video in the blog. I just want to focus on and emphasize a few of the points discussed in this blog when it comes to being a good speaker. So the first thing is really focus on your audience. Any speech you do, any presentation, it's not about you. Even if you say things about you, it's not about you. It's about your audience. So always have your audience in mind and deliver what your audience expects. If you answer the questions in the first section, you will know what your audience expects. So if you deliver what they expect, you will be a good speaker. But then think, if I deliver that, then what would be the next step? What would be the next thing they would expect beyond their current expectation? And deliver that. And this will be the difference between being a good speaker and a great speaker. Give even more to your audience than what they expect. The second thing I want to emphasize is the use of all the messages, the signals you give. So it's not just about your words, it's about how you behave, how you sound, and all that kind of things. What are your facial expressions? So be consistent, definitely. That's the main message. If, for instance, I say, I am very happy, will you believe me? Of course not. So basically, be consistent between what you say, how you feel, and what you show to people. So then it's about captivating your audience, involving your audience. So in the blog, I talk about using metaphors, analogies, images, and that is to initiate feelings and different ways of thinking into your audience. So a metaphor is talking about something with using something else. Okay, so that's relatively easy. An analogy is, again, using something different compared to what it is. So think about what you want to convey. And if it were an animal, what would it be? If it were a place, where would it be? I happen to be in a room here doing this video where there are music instruments. I'm going to use that. Use everything you have around you to elicit feelings and reactions into your audience. So, if it were a sound, what would it be? That, or that? That's the idea, basically. Rely on all the senses of your audience. If I can give you an example, imagine you're at a restaurant. So usually what happens, you have your order and it comes on the table. And okay, yes, you have some idea, it looks nice, it may still smell a little bit nice, and obviously you're going to taste it. But compare that to an experience where actually the chef is right next to you cooking your meal. And you can see, you can smell, you can taste the whole thing. See the French ingredients. Hear the sound of the knives on the board chopping down these ingredients. The sound of them sizzling, simmering, and all that kind of thing. The smells, all the different smells. How would your experience be? It probably would be quite different and probably better. So do that also with your audience. And the last thing I want to emphasize, it's again about using different things and not just using your words and your voice, but using your movements. And I just want to give you one example. I was 11, but I still can remember it very vividly. It was a history lecture about Roman history. And I can still see, hear that very enthusiastic history teacher walking up and down the classroom and gesticulating around to describe to us a Roman battle. Why do I remember that? Because she used all the various signals that she could use. So that's what made the difference. So these are just a few points I wanted to emphasize. Please use them with all the other advice I gave you in the blog.